Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Brennan Childs and I'm a pianist here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite piano songs. This is Tobuildahome by the Cinematic Orchestra. Before we get started, for those of you that aren't already subscribed to my channel, I just want to say that it definitely helps me out a ton here as a content creator. If you do like my videos, then feel free to subscribe. I have a personal goal of mine to reach 100,000 subscribers in 2025. So if you want to help me get there, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. Also have an announcement that I recently created an Introduction to Piano online course. This course is designed for beginner piano players, whether you've been playing for a bit or you've just recently touched a piano and you want to understand more about how the whole piano works and get into some basic theory. I highly recommend this piano course. It's going to improve your piano playing. So I have this course on a limited discount right now. So if you want to snag it while it's at this discount, I will be linking it in my description box below. Okay, so we're going to start with the intro here. In the left hand, you're going to have your pinky here on B, middle finger, F sharp, thumb A, and the right hand is going to be thumb D and middle finger F sharp. So it's going to be, okay, then we move here. So that's pinky A, middle finger B, thumb A. Then we have thumb C sharp and middle finger E. So that's hitting the pedal. And then we lastly go, so that's pinky E, pointer finger B, thumb E, and then we go F sharp, G sharp. So F sharp is going to be at the same time as this. So just to recap, first one we have, next one, next one. Then we move on to a new part. And the left hand, you're going to have B, F sharp, B. And then you're going to play D with your pointer finger in the right hand. Okay? Then we move up to this one. So that's pinky D, pointer finger F sharp, thumb A. And then that's E in the right hand with your middle finger. So that's. Then we go down here. So that's pinky A, pointer finger E, thumb A, and then that's pointer finger C sharp. And then we repeat this one where it's E, B, E, and then F sharp, G sharp. So to recap, that first part is the whole intro, starting from the top, is this. Now we move on to the beginning, which has the lyrics. So in the right hand, so it's going to be F sharp, E, C sharp, E, C sharp, C sharp, B, A, G sharp. So that's next part. So it's F sharp, E, E, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, B, B. The first one repeats, it's different lyrics, but it's the same keys. And then we go D, C sharp, D, E, C sharp, C sharp. So that's B, C sharp, B. So that's. Then it's D, C sharp, D, E, C sharp, C sharp, B, A, So that's we're going to roll through that slowly without me talking. Okay, and in the left hand, first you're going to start with a series of 3, D, A, D. Then we go up to A, C, A, and then down to E, B, E. So those are then that repeats. Repeat again. Now it changes to B, F sharp, B. Then you go down to D, A, D again. Then you go up to A, E, and A. And then we end on that E. E, B, E. So just to recap that one, that is and then that repeats a second time. Okay, so we're going to put both hands together here. So starting in the left hand, and then the right hand immediately comes in. So it's switch. Okay, on to the next part. Okay, now we move on to the next part. Then we go up to this new one. This part. On to the next. Now we move on to the big build-up of the song. So for this part, there's no lyrics. I'm going to show you the piano part. In your left hand, third finger at A. And then in your right hand, you're going to go back and forth between F sharp and D. So these are going to be at the same time, and then this one is coming in the middle. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're doing it 16 times, basically, each one 16 times. Okay, then you move up to here. So now D and A are at the same time, and then you're going back and forth between F sharp and A. So starting at the top, you go, so these at the same time. Okay, now we move up to our thumb on E, and then this one we just move up to G sharp. So everything else stays the same, we're just moving up to E and up to G sharp. So it's okay. Then we move up to A and A, and then in our left hand we play A, D, and F sharp. So starting at the top, remember these go at the same time. Okay, go to A and E, and then we go to E and A. So these are at the same time. Okay, then lastly, we go to E, B, E, and then that's B and G sharp. So these at the same time, and then this one comes in between. So it's okay. So I know it's a little tricky. You'll kind of get used to the pattern the more you practice it. But starting at the beginning, let's just roll through this again. So it's, then we jump up here. Okay, now move, everything goes up one key. Okay, now we move up to the A's. Then we move to these. Now this to this one. Okay, so I'm going to roll through it so you can see it all connected together. Here we go at the beginning. Okay, that's definitely a very beautiful part. Feel free to pause the video and practice it if you need to. Now we get into a little bit of a hard challenge where we have to play the vocal melody on the right hand while still keeping this iconic pattern in the left hand. So just know that this is going to take some practice, but I'm going to go ahead and teach it to you. So now at this point, we have to change our left hand to be able to accompany this melody. So the left hand is going to be, thumbs are going to be on D, and A is going to come in the middle. So it's going to be like, same amount of times that you were doing the earlier pattern. And then we jump up here to A with our pinky and thumb, and then E is going to come in the middle. So it's, and we go back and forth. Then back to here. And then lastly, we end on E's and then the B in the middle. And then that repeats over and over. So now I'm going to show you the right hand here. So that's going to be F sharp, and then you quickly go G sharp, F sharp, E. So that's, and then back to F sharp. So that's, so that's a home. Then you go F sharp, A. Then you go E, C sharp, B, C sharp, B, A, B. So just to roll through that again, that's, now it's basically the same except we add in this E at the beginning, so it's like a, everything else is the same, so it's, then it's, the walk up is the same. Now we jump up here, we do that again, A, E, then we go. So that last round is, Okay, so now we're gonna put both hands together on this part. So this continues straight from the earlier part that we were doing. So I'm just gonna carry on and show you how you come in together. Okay, now immediately, now when we go to this G sharp, that's when we move up to A. So I went there quickly at the end, so that's now back to this one, up to this one. Now we go to the E. That walk up, and then this F sharp is when we go back to the D. Up to A. Back to D. Down to E. Last time. Okay, now in the left hand, it's going to be a little bit different. You move up to F sharp, C sharp, F sharp on this part. Then we move up to A. Now, when we go to this B, we just hold this E, B, E. So that's... Okay, so at this point, you've actually learned all the parts of the song. So if you want to learn the whole thing, like from start to finish in the original song, this tutorial takes you to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you want to learn the rest of it, you already know all the parts. Okay guys, and there you have it. That is my entire piano tutorial for To Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra. If you guys found this video helpful, definitely consider helping me out and subscribing to my channel. It really does help me out a lot, and I have a personal goal of mine to reach 100,000 subscribers in 2025. So if you want to help me get there, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. I also do have my Introduction to Piano online course, which I'm selling at a limited time discount rate. For those of you that want to know more about the fundamentals of piano and learn some basic theory to improve your playing, I highly recommend you take this course. I'll be linking it in my description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to create art, and I'll see you guys next time.